So good morning. This is a presentation of the Promeister toolbox. This is the PM5. It comes with as a set with 559 pieces of tools. So as you can see in the first picture, it has a size table here. There is a pretty good presentation of this toolbox from the Promeister channel. There's a few things I want to change. The main reason I'm doing this is because of the language. They choose to use Sweden, which, people in Scandinavia would understand, including me. But for people who doesn't understand Swedish, I would present this toolbox. I also have some comments on the things that they say about this, and we'll get to that later in the video. So first of all, I'm gonna make a presentation. It's around 2,000 euros, and it has, as I mentioned, 559 pieces of tools. Promeister say that this is a toolbox where you get what you need, and you don't end up paying for a lot of stuff that's not necessary. So we'll get back to that. So basically they're right, and it has this 8 drawers, and it's pretty good with tools. I would say that it's pretty full. So the arrangement is also a personal thing. You can always, choose what you want to have in your first, second, and third. That would be what you need most. So I'm gonna start with the first one. Here I choose to have my half-inch. Pretty much most of them is what you would use in combination with air wrench or an electrical. You have this adjustable, and you have the one you can use if something is really stuck. Then we have the smaller one, and I would say smaller because it's quite small, and it does the same job as the KS tools. Just to compare, it's actually bigger. So I like this because it's small and handy. Then you have your extensions and your adapters here. So this is pretty good. You have a small place here to put whatever you need. The next one, I go down to 3/8, and you have this set as explained in the video. You can go short. So when you put this, you have a very short distance between the element and the backside. So this, you would be able to go in between, for example, when you're choosing to change a toothed belt. This would be handy. Plus, it also have a hole in the middle, so you can go on some bolt and unscrew the nut. So this is actually a good set, but I would say it's not needed more than for example a set of 12 tops. So yeah, again, you have this pretty much the same set as the half-inch. You have the extensions, you have this again, small design, nice. It's nice to work with. I've been working with this tool set for a few days now. You have the E and you have the normal. You have from 6 until I guess it's 19. The thing is that the written numbers is quite hard to see. I'm planning to do a markup in white. So it's I'm 40. I'm closer to 50 than 40. So my eyes is not that good. And from the Allen keys, you go from 4 until 10 in the 3/8, and you go from Torx 15 to 40 in the 3/8. You have the short and the long version, and then you have some, the normal PH screwdriver, and as you can see. Next one, You have a complete set of screwdrivers. You have the adapter for the 1/4 inch and of course the bit. So I have this next to the bits set, which is quite good. I think in the video, the presentation from Promeister themselves is the camera guy doesn't like tools. You can see that he's just, you know, not zooming in on all the stuff that's inside it. It's basically just a rather presentation of what you can see, what you have in the toolbox, and then you would need to go into the reference numbers, which is listed below in their video, and then you need to go into the catalog and search each tool to see a more detailed view. So this is what I'm trying to do also, is give a little closer presentation of the tools. So yeah, everybody knows this, you can see, but this is a small handy one that you can really use in a very different ways. So excuse me for my voice, I've been sick, I don't know, for 5 months, it's winter. Next one, we have your wrench keys, or if you're in England, you would call this a spanner. But wrench keys, this comes from 6 until 23, and then you have the other wrench keys, which has the the function inside, so you can actually loosen some bolts with that. Next is your 1/4 inch tools. I like to go from the bigger ones that you use mostly, and then gradually go down to the 1/4 inch. Here you have all the usual guys, but you also have a quite long extension, which is nice that they choose to put this. Again, the E keys, in case you are, you know, God forbid, fixing a French car, you would need this. And here you go also from 4 until 13. Yeah, I would like to go to 14 because that's what KS Tools does, but they choose to go to 13. Next, you have a plier set. Yeah, it's what you need. It's basic, good quality. Then we have the Torx. This is the 1/2 inch Torx. I choose to put them here. And here you have your screwdrivers with the ability to actually put a tool on the backside, or you can actually punch this with a hammer. So yeah, the next one, we go to the E keys again, but this time it will be in a 1/2 inch. And you have this keys, what you in Scandinavian languages would call a pipe key, but the English term I don't know. Here you have the Allen keys, but this time it's also 1/2 inch. And then you have your spanner keys from 24 to 32. So again, good quality, nothing to say about it. And then you have the last one, is what you have your impact tools, and you have the set here of 3/8 impact tools, and then you have the 3 nuts, the 3 wheel impact tools, and then you have your extensions, and then again you have your small and long impact tools from 10 millimeters up to 25. I would say this is the foam has somehow melted into the tool, and I would like to say a little bit about that. This is a nice set. It's in a good price range, and I would say something like this, guys, you almost made it to the finish line. But somehow this is something that would tell you, is this some? Of course, this is probably all made in China, but we don't have to display that. So it's a minor thing. You can easily take some brake cleaner and clean it. But again, It would be nice if this was highlighted for the people who are not 17 years old. Then you have the last drawer where you can just put, you know, tons of stuff inside. So yeah, as they said in the Promeister presentation video, this is, you know, you don't end up buying a lot of tools that you don't need. You end up buying a lot of tools that you would need. It would be nice if they have considered to put a set with including a hammer. A hammer is something you need, and it has led me to order the top box, toolbox, which has additional 4 drawers where I'm going to, you know, adjust and design the rest of my tool set. What I would have liked to be in this set is what like XZV is what you call them for Volkswagen. If you wanna change the bearings, you would need this. In general, this is what you what you need for fixing cars. So this should have been, maybe you don't need 2 sets of Allen keys. You don't need you know, a lot of doubles. Maybe the 3/8 impact toolkit should have been replaced with something of this. This is more usable. And again, the 12.8 top, you would always need this in some kind of, you know, if you're gonna turn the engine on a Volkswagen, you would need this in 19 for sure. And if you're going to take off a clutch, you would also need this, because a lot of those is this type. So a set of this, a set of that, instead of, you know, you don't need that many. Maybe this set should have been out and left with, you know, a simple set of this. And maybe this set should have been out, because this is something that you don't need that much. I would have liked to have this one out, and then they should have put a set of this. But every mechanic has different preferences. So this was just a 12-minute walkthrough. At least now it's available in English online. And that was practically the point of me doing this video. So everybody who is out there looking for reviews, not in Swedish, they can turn to this video and see what's actually inside this tool set from Promeister.